another day, another episode of She-Hulk, and big shocker, the episode sucks a Kandorian's windpipe. It's terrible. So in this episode, we have a struggling magician and a returning character, Sorcerer Supreme Wong, because cameos are the only way for this show to stay on life support, honestly, genuinely. So I just want to ask a couple questions. Is Doctor Strange fired? If so, then Kamatage is in a world of trouble because Wong is the most incompetent Sorcerer Supreme I have ever seen in my entire life, because this man is letting a rando practice the mystic arts and he's so irresponsible. He's opening portals to literal hell. Seriously, who is writing this show? And on top of that, he spends his free time watching soap operas and hanging out with drunken party girls. Man, it's fine. I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me relax. Calm down, Akari. It's okay. And also, writers, just because you're self-aware, it doesn't mean the show's good now. Just because you're pointing out the flaws in your show, it doesn't mean you don't need to make an entertaining show with an entertaining character and entertaining plot. Seriously. And also, I just want to point this out. In the comics, Jennifer actually enjoyed being Hulk. She enjoyed the powers. She enjoyed what it made her feel. And I bring that up because all this version does with her powers, she wants to go on dates, do lawyer stuff. And every time she had to do superhero stuff, she's literally couldn't be bothered with it. She's so annoyed with it, and she literally could care less. I can't with this person. I can't. Literal hell is breaking loose, and she's just complaining about it. Like, bro, freaking kill me. And once again, I have to say this in every episode, every male in this show is incompetent and an idiot. I can't. There isn't a single decent male character in this show. Not even Hulk. I already know what y'all are going to say. No, because they thoroughly assassinated the character of Hulk, making him a quote-unquote mansplaining ass. And of course, every man she went on a date with was either insecure or a creeper or a loser. But hey, look, an Easter egg to Mephisto. Isn't it cool, you guys? Look, they mentioned him. Oh, look, Jen is fighting demons. Literally the first bit of actual action in this show, and it's about the most laziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's not dynamic. It isn't like great cinematography. It's literally cookie cutter MCU TV show budget. You know what I think the problem is with the budget? I'm going off script, but here's the thing. They're stretching out every single Disney Plus show to the nth degree to stay on the streaming platform, freaking wars or whatever you want to call it, and it's showing because every show gets cheaper and cheaper the more it goes on. Just stop it, Disney. Stop it. Kevin Feige, give it up. And again, the double standards in this show is hilarious. But then again, this is very realistic. The only realistic thing about this is Jen says looks doesn't matter, right? She says it doesn't matter, but then she says it does matter when it comes to finding a date on these freaking dating apps. She found a weird doctor guy who's just the picture perfect soy boy musclehead, but just so happens to have a quote unquote heart of gold. You know, he listens to her rattle on about her life. Again, this character is so narcissistic. All she wants to do is listen to herself talk. And you think that she would make the smart decision and actually get to know the guy she's going to be trying to sleep with. But no, she just, cares about rattling on about her day. If she actually paid attention to the guy, she would have known that all he cares about is, her being She-Hulk or anything along those lines or any real red flags. But no, as usual, the female ego knows no bounds and she's only worried about how she feels and how her day was. You get what I'm saying? But then again, a lot of the times women do like to hear themselves talk. So again, this show is written for and by women. Also, throughout the quote unquote fight scene or battle with the demons from hell, literally, old dude is reading a literal feminist book. Again, writers, because you're self-aware, it doesn't mean it's a good show now. How about you stop reminding us about your stupid political agenda and tell a good story, please? Look, man, the main problem with this show is that there's nothing going on. There's nothing interesting. The plot is there's no plot. There's just no plot. There's no plot being weaved throughout the story. The main character is literally insufferable and full of herself. Like, seriously, bro, how are you going to get mad that your profile is getting more likes than your other profile? Her being She-Hulk. Maybe because, no one cares about a freaking woman being a lawyer. No one wants to date a female lawyer. I'm just saying. Again, the only realistic thing about this show is how the men view the women and how they feel about their attraction towards certain women. And then she's going to say, oh, it's demoralizing. Maybe it's just honesty, bro. The more you get into your career, the less men want to freaking sleep with you, honestly. And seriously, where is Doctor Strange? What is he doing? Like, seriously, they didn't answer this question in any of freaking Wong's appearances, and he's just non-existent anymore. They literally just said, forget Doctor Strange. He doesn't exist anymore. We have Wong now. Because we need diversity. Having a straight white man as the Sorcerer Supreme is somehow patriarchal or something along those lines. Honestly, I hate this show, man. I hate the show. I hate the MCU. I hate what they're doing to the male characters. I hate what they're doing with diversity because they're just shoving it in for the sake of shoving it in. Like, it makes no real sense why Doctor Strange isn't Sorcerer Supreme anymore. Like, he didn't have a choice. You should have just reinstated the guy. Like, this doesn't make any sense. You're literally just doing it just because, man. And I'm sorry, I don't know who this show is trying to convince that people like Wong more than Doctor Strange, but it ain't working. It ain't giving. But I will say Wong is more interesting than Jennifer Walters, for sure, and a lot more compelling, not gonna lie to you. But oh wait, Easter eggs. Johnny Blaze. It's an Easter egg to Johnny Blaze. You see, the names are similar. Wow. Consume product. No. Like, seriously, I've noticed that this entire show is the culmination in a giant middle finger to the quote-unquote fandom menace. Translation, people who actually give criticism instead of just mindlessly praising everything these companies freaking shove in our faces. You know, honestly, I just get so tired of people hating on people who actually criticize the show. Oh, we're all misogynistic, we're all freaking patriarchy, we all just don't want to see women win, etc., etc. List any buzzword you want to list. Never mind the box office, never mind the freaking lazy produced movies and shockingly bad and shockingly terrible character arcs that these characters go on, and the needless bait and switches that is in every single recent Phase 4 project is annoying to me. Like, seriously, Kevin Feige, this man is so insecure about what he has done to his own freaking franchise. It's ridiculous, man. It's written all over these new freaking shows and TV shows. Like seriously, man. Instead of making fun of the people who's criticizing your show, how about you listen to the criticism and make better television? Seriously, I never understand why things can't just strictly be for the boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, with female stuff, oh yeah, that's for the women. But for men, we gotta have our superheroes usurped and race swapped and gender swapped. Everything we want has to be destroyed for the quote unquote feminist agenda. And I just don't understand why. Like, seriously, I just don't get it. Like, with female shows, no one tries to, you know, make it diverse for us, you know, for the boys, you know, get some more male representation, some positive male representation. They just shove in whatever they feel like shoving in for the freaking woke mob who doesn't even care, who don't watch it, who don't really give honest and genuine reviews. They just shill out everything for the brand deals and for the all-powerful blue check. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on She-Hulk, this recent episode. It was god-awful, as per usual. Like, seriously, there's nothing good about this freaking episode. There's nothing good about this show. And I still don't see any character arc that all the people online who just shill this show is telling me about. Like, nope, it's just the same thing I've been saying. Oh well. Have a good day, man. Peace.